Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a very special Real Mom car tour because this is a premiere first look at the completely redesigned 2025 GMC Terrain. And for 2025, GMC is making it easy. They're only doing 3 trim levels to keep things streamlined. And in this quick tour, I'm going to show you a little bit about the Elevation, the AT4, and the Denali. And I'm going to tell you what I liked and what you need to know about the 2025 GMC Terrain.
You're new here, I'm glad you found me. Hi, I'm Jana, and I give Real Mom car tours. I am a boy mom, auto enthusiast, and I'm an Aquarius, which means my life and sometimes these tours are a little bit chaotic, but they are fun. So buckle up and let's get back to it.
We're going to start with the Elevation trim level, which is going to take the place of the SLE and the SLT. This is your entry-level Terrain, and it is loaded with a ton of standard safety features. For 2025, every single trim level of Terrain has heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise control, remote start, an auto sense opening tailgate so you don't have to kick or karate chop or do your cool breakdance moves. You just get close and I'll show you that. Every single Terrain has a new high-tech GMC premium infotainment. It's all digital and it's all awesome. And there's a ton of safety features that are going to be standard. So let's look around, starting with Elevation. We have a new Boulder grille, which has been inspired by the GMC Canyon. This has black gloss. You have these beautiful signature LED lights, which I think look great. You have LED fogs, this black gloss grille. There's going to be more chrome in other Elevation trims, but this being the special black reserve, obviously you have all that extra blacked out detail, which is so popular right now. Elevation will come with standard 17-inch wheels, but here for the black edition, we have high gloss black 19-inch wheels. And I always love a bigger wheel. You have black gloss roof rails. You do have cameras here. Your blind spot indicator is here. Swinging around in the back, this has all been stretched and it's bigger and broader and bolder. You can see that it's wider. We have these new signature GMC C-shaped LED lights, which I really love the look of them. Terrain blacked out, and so is your all-wheel drive badge because this one is, your brake light is up top. You have a camera here, a camera in your rear view mirror, which I will show you, an exposed wiper, and the best part, the key's inside, and I'm not gonna waste time to demo this right now, but it has an auto sense lift gate. Actually, hell yeah, I'm gonna demo it. You have an auto sense lift gate. Did you hear that? So you get close, it beeps 3 times, and then it's gonna open. There's no more kicking and like star jumping, and I could do, did you know I could do that crane thing from Karate Kid? Watch this. Thank you, like and subscribe. If that's not your thing, you can hit this button and open it that way. But I really like the fact that it's a hands-free entry for people who have their hands full and need that extra assistance. In the cargo area, we have a lot of good storage room, as we should, because this is not a 3rd row, dedicated 2-row. I will show you when we get inside, but these seats do lay flat. And you have a little lever here, a lever, what are we calling that? These seats do lay flat on a 60-40 split. So that just shows you what it looks like with one down. We have 2 lights back here, so you can see what you're doing when you're in the back of the Terrain. And I consider this a glow up because the exterior looks so much more bold and sporty. And I feel like so many of these vehicles are transitioning from looking like a car that I have to drive because it's what I can afford or it's the size I need. And we've stepped into, this is a car that I want to drive. And you're gonna see that ever present in the front seat. So let's get in there. Your driver's seat is power adjusted. Both the front seats are heated. Your steering wheel is heated. All of that is standard. You control your adaptive cruise control here, and that's standard on every single new Terrain. And everybody also gets a remote start, which you use from your keychain. Can I start it? Okay. You have a camera in your rear view mirror and this beautiful 15-inch color touchscreen that is the same one they put in Acadia. This is set up, to me, this is like an app system, and you have 3 different screens where you can toggle and move stuff. So if you don't want your audio, you can put something else here. You can move Google Assistant, make it big, make your map small. I think you get the point. It's customizable. You control your audio here, and then you see your camera views from here on this screen. This is my front view camera. This is what's behind me. And then you have an overhead camera that shows you where my trailer hitch would be. And this is the side from the back view and the side from the front. That is such a helpful view if you're trying to get through somewhere narrow or pulling through honestly just a narrow thing, or if you're worried about curbing the rims, use that camera. You can turn on the lines if you're backing up. The thing I like about this is that you can control your climate here, but you also have buttons and it's pulled out. So if you're on the fly and you don't want to fumble with this, you can use your buttons, which people appreciate. And then this center dial has function, so you can control your volume with this knob. You also, this takes a second to get used to, but just like Acadia, you control your lights from here. You have a really good tray here for storage, a place to charge a USB and a USB-C. You have your happy couple cup holders because they are side by side, which I prefer because don't drink out of my cup, it's disgusting. Your mouth's disgusting, not my cup. My cup's fine. You have a wireless charging pad that goes in at an angle here. You have a tiny little light so you can see what you're doing. A lot of storage, deep storage underneath your armrest. You have an electronic gear shifter, which is up here on the column. A lot of people really love this because it's reminiscent of how we used to do gear shifters back in the day. But it's electronic, which means you don't have your transmission stuff coming through right here. And that means that you have a pass-through. And a pass-through is important not because you're really literally passing things through it, but you can hide things out of sight. Think an iPad, a small purse, a valuable, whatever. Maybe it's just something you don't want in the direct sunlight. It's really good just to have extra storage in a car like this. We still have a sunglass holder, which is a classic, and I hope that never goes away. This has a beautiful pano roof that covers the entire second row. Mirror check, still got it. How am I looking? Sweaty? I feel sweaty. With lights there. You have an 11-inch fully digital display in front of the driver. You control your parking brake, your drive modes, and your all-wheel drive system over here on the left side of the dash. I should have mentioned this GMC Premium infotainment system has Google built in, which has Google Voice, Google Assistant. You also have wireless connectivity, so you do not need a cord to get Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. That too is wireless, and that is one of my hot buttons. I absolutely hate to have to plug in to get my connectivity because I want a seamless transition from my phone into my vehicle, and that does it. We have nice surfaces all over, and it just feels good in here. We even have paddle shifters should you choose to use those. A traditional glove box. I'm not like doing anything groundbreaking with that, but I want to show you how much room we have in the second row. So I think you can see this seat is set for me. I'm 5'7", and I want to show you what it looks like as far as space and stuff when we get into the second row. Okay, I'm gonna put the seat up. We had it down on the other demo and show you what it's like back here in the new Terrain. First of all, I have a ton of leg room. Remember, that's set for me. I have good headroom up top. I'm enjoying this pano roof. All the materials back here feel really good. I'm comfortable. We have heated seats in the back. Your vents are placed right here on the back of the console. You have a place for 2 USB-Cs to charge there in the middle. You have a bottle holder in each door, 2 additional cup holders right here. You have 2 sets of lower latches, and they are kind of hidden under these covers, which keeps everything neat and clean, and 3 sets of top tethers. Let me know what you think. This is a great time for me to remind you that if you do like these videos, like or subscribe or hit the bell or whatever the hell we're doing here on YouTube, I would appreciate the support. And if I'm not your vibe, then don't say anything nasty. Just click off. Okay. Let me show you under the hood. We're gonna prop this up because some of you are gonna want to talk about the engine. Everybody's going to a smaller turbocharged engine. And this is a brand new engine for Terrain. It's a 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's going to make 175 horsepower and generate 203 pound-feet of torque. We have a little battery in there because obviously we're inside and we're running all the stuff on that. But for those of you who like to see under the hood, I mean, this is what we're working with. And it's going to have an 8-speed automatic transmission. Today my focus is on the new elevation trim level, but I did want to give you a quick sneak peek at Denali and AT4, and I will be back at a future time with more information in depth on those 2 trim levels. Denali is exactly what you come to expect and love from the highest GMC trim level. It's going to have more luxury, high-end interiors, and it's also going to have a grille that is specific to Denali. It's going to have more chrome, and I want to bring you in so that you can see what's special about the Denali Terrain. You're going to have standard 19-inch wheels, but you do have the option to upgrade to 20s. You have the chrome accents all the way around, and I can't turn this one on, but I can promise you it has the same beautiful LED lights that you saw on the other trim level. You're also going to have standard HD surround vision, and that is coming from all these cameras all the way around this Terrain. You have front cameras, side cameras, and a camera in the back. So you're going to be able to see exactly what you're doing in your Terrain Denali. Denali comes with premium ride suspension and premium interiors. I think it's just so beautiful. But one of the things that I think is really important to note is that you still get the same upgraded premium GMC infotainment and the same 11-inch digital color touchscreen. So let me know what you think of Denali. I think it's beautiful. I love the chrome accents. I love this color blue. It looks like the exact same blue that they put on the new Acadia, and I was obsessed with that. And if you haven't seen my Acadia video, I encourage you to cruise over to Real Mom Car Tours or wherever you're watching me. Go to my channel and look up the GMC Acadia drive, because I spent a lot of time in both the Denali and the AT4. And it was awesome. So that's a good time for me to bring you over to the AT4. And again, I'm gonna have a lot of like specific information on these other 2 trim levels in a different video. Here's what you need to know about AT4, just in case you don't. You're gonna have a standard 17-inch wheels on all-terrain tires. You're gonna get an additional ride height so you can clear things if you're doing some off-road stuff. You're gonna have off-road tuned suspension in the AT4, red tow hooks, a skid plate, an AT4 specific grille, which I'll bring you in close. It has some of that gloss black, and then also this smoked out looking chrome type accent. Again, you have your same LEDs, and this does come standard with LED fogs. This is a 2-tone. You can see where it has the black roof. Let me know if you guys are liking the 2-tone. And here's just a look at the inside of AT4. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of the all-new, completely redesigned 2025 GMC Terrain. There's so much to know and so much to love, and I cannot wait to drive this baby when it comes out. They're going to start with the elevation trim, and then AT4 and Denali will follow next year. Pricing will be released closer to production and launch, and I will get you all those specs when I have it. If I'm your vibe and you like this type of video, consider following me on TikTok or Instagram, or you can even check out my website, realmomcartours.com. So if you have any questions, or if you want me to review something specific next, let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching.